First time in a long time, but back like I never left. Taking each day as it comes, you know me, I don't read ahead. Watch me burn down everything, BDE on the TV set. When I'm in control on the road, you could never really know what's up next.
Ladies and gentlemen, here to sing BDE the Beautiful, three-time Grammy-nominated artist and co-star of Ally McBeal, not Josh Groban!
O'Braden and Davey P, the boys of NXT. You make us laugh, you make us smile, like Lucha House Party. From Gargano to Shotzi's hair and even Xylee. On Wednesday nights you keep it lit, live from the BD. There's AEWs and Impact Talk and movie pod reviews. John and Way might be your boss, but you're the ones we choose. From Patreon to Twitch live streams, there's nothing else you do. If you get jobs, we'd all be screwed. But till then, we love you.
Hello!
Hello, hello, hello!
Oh, Braden Harrington here with Davey Portman, and this is Up Next Mania!
Welcome to upNXTMania!
Wow.
Hello!
It took us so long to get here, but we are here. The first ever Up Next Mania.
Oh yeah, first of all, massive shout out to not Josh Groban.
Oh my god.
David, thank you so much for providing us with that wonderful rendition of BDE the Beautiful.
Yes, Davey from Bloomywood. He is we've had him in the Twitch chats before, and he everyone thought he was Josh Groban.
Yeah,
but apparently he's not.
He sounds just like him.
He did right there. What an epic opening for this show.
Yeah,
it feels
I'm buzzing.
I got goosebumps from the intro alone.
If you listened to our AEW show yesterday, we were tired.
Yeah.
And just the voice of not Josh Groban, the fireworks, the aircrafts.
Wow.
I am buzzing. I am pumped. It is upNXTMania, and what a show we have in store for you.
Yes, what a show indeed. If you've been following, you know that we've done these ridiculous podcasts. Yes, we host Up Next, we host BD Elite, we host all these other podcasts, but these games that we've done didn't just start by hosting this event. This was years in the making, from the brainchild of Davey Portman. It started with a whisper. It started with you coming up with these like podcast game ideas.
I think it was Survivor Series a couple of years ago was the first one we played.
And then,
it's just gotten out of control, boys.
Yeah, we got crazy during the pandemic on Twitch, and well, now we're here for the first ever upNXTMania. We were very ambiguous with the Rumble. We were way in over our heads, but we did it, damn it. And what a spectacle that was. And now...
Ambiguous or ambitious?
Ambitious, definitely
right,
not the right word, yeah. It's WrestleMania. It's like the Silverdome, Superdome special. So we've made it here today, and it's crazy. And I want to thank everyone for supporting. Whether you're here live in the Twitch chat or you're listening to the replay, if somehow we manage to make this into a replay.
We are recording, so hopefully, and once again, just like the Rumble, we are being incredibly ambitious here. So things might go wrong, and that's okay. We expect it to happen. But thank you so much. Let's quickly have a little look in the Twitch room. We've got more people in the Twitch room right now than we did for WrestleMania.
Wow.
That is crazy.
Shout out to Twitch room.
Thank you, everyone who's joining us tonight. We've got so many guests, so much lined up, and thank you to... I just hear someone's following us right now.
Yeah, hey, thanks for following, thanks for subscribing, and at upNXT on Twitter, at upNXT Podcast, Twitter, Instagram as well. But hey, everyone, welcome to this show. And this is not just one game.
Oh, no.
We've evolved, because everything evolves.
It's a whole pay-per-view, a whole card stacked. And, well, I think it's enough from us. I think we should have a little look to see what's happening and what we have in store tonight.
What is happening?
So let's have a look. Sponsored by Snickers.
No. White Claw?
White Claw. Okay.
yeah.
I just thought WrestleMania was sponsored by Snickers.
Right. What an opening to an epic event here tonight.
And first up tonight, we'll be kicking off with an 8-person elimination tag match. Team Grapple taking on Team Post and Pro Wrestling Torch.
Mega Powers explode.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Great Survivor Series match. But wait, are you ready for the Kona Reeves Invitational, a Jackbox Battle Royal?
That's right, Braden. We're going to have 2 Battle Royals tonight playing Jackbox games with our patrons.
Oh my god, but what about the special grudge match, years in the making, waiting, Andrew Thompson? It all ends tonight.
In a promo off, they're going to battle
Wow.
and leave you to judge them. But that's not all. We've got tag team action for the BDE Tag Team Championship. See No Evil and Mike Hogan, the other guys, taking on the team of Nate Milton and Eric Marcotte.
Oh my god, that's gonna be a banger and a tag team classic. But what about this, Davey? You are competing in an Inferno match against B Detroit. Oh my god.
You always have a go at me for burning down the house. Well, tonight I intend to burn down the house.
It's gonna be
But
lit.
that's not all. Our main event of upNXTMania 2021, 3 stages of hell for the BDE Championship. Braden Harrington, Chris Elliott. First stage, Stone Cold Trivia. Second stage, One Final Beat. And the third stage, an exploding barbed wire death match, if we get to it. Whew!
Wow. What a stacked show
What a show.
we have here tonight. And yes, we both are in competition. This all started over the BDE Championship. This whole pay-per-view revolves around this, and tonight I put it on the line against the man who outlasted 29 other people, maybe next year, in the Royal Rumble that we put on, and he gets to face me in the main event here tonight. I'm so excited, but it's not going to be a happy ending for one of our patrons here tonight.
I think there's going to be a lot of unhappy endings. I'm looking at these bottles of hot sauce in front of me, ready for this Inferno match later, and
Looks spicy.
I don't know what I've got myself into, but I think it's enough from us.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's time to go to our first match of the evening. We are, of course, going over to Post and Pro Wrestling Torch taking on Grapple. Okay, let's go over to Zoom. Hello, we've got JP, we've got Martin Bushby.
Good evening, gentlemen.
How are we doing?
Hello, lads.
Absolutely brilliant video. Love that. Incredible.
Brilliant
Top
stuff.
work.
Seriously good.
We really can't take credit for that. We've had our friend and listener, Dickie Bird, who's been awesome
The
helping
legend.
us out, putting this show together.
Just wait till you see what Dickie Bird has also done for us later. But yes, shout out Dickie Bird. But shout out you guys. Hello, Martin and JP. How are you guys doing? Is your WrestleMania fatigue settled, or are you still tired?
Oh, just over it, because if you had to sit through as much of the indie stuff, that's where the real torture was.
Yeah, I tried watching the match with all the skewers from Spring Break, and I was just like, what am I doing? Why am I watching more wrestling?
Right.
Especially, why am I watching more wrestling with people putting skewers inside each other's heads?
But that was one of the good matches.
Yeah, hi, Will. We've never had the pleasure of speaking before, but
Yeah,
Will
nice
Pauling,
to meet
I've
you
listened
guys.
to you a lot.
What's
Nice
going
to meet
on,
you.
brother?
Yeah, it's all good, thank you. Yeah, my low light of WrestleMania weekend was the Big Effie's Big A brunch, which I think my reviewer was so angry the torch didn't want.
Oh no!
That's never good, Will.
And hi, Rich, as well. Rich fan, welcome to Up Next. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Pleasure. Looking forward to it, guys. Can you hear me?
We can hear you just fine. Yeah. So, do you know what what you're in store for? Because, Rich, again, we've never had the pleasure of speaking before, and when we reached out to you and said, "Do you want to do this weird games thing?" We're starting doing wrestling style Twitch streams based on British panel game show things. It's very, very niche, but we really appreciate you for joining us.
Oh, yeah, I always am willing to say yes to something, and sometimes that's to my detriment. I'm hoping it's for an awesome time tonight, though. First, I want to give a shout out to my opponent, Coom, fellow Arsenal supporter, JP. Well done,
Rich. Yeah.
Well done.
And Davey.
Oh, Davey too. Outstanding.
Yeah, a bit checked out in recent years, but yeah, I'm a gooner.
Good lads.
Excellent.
And
I bought it tonight.
I just saw one of your tag team partners has just come in live from BMV on Bloor Street. It's Mike Murray. How are you doing?
You good? How about you guys?
And I could be wrong. I think he's got a manager ringside.
I got a manager tonight.
Yeah.
I got an advocate.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God! Is it? Could it be? I think he's. He is here. Oh God, Will and Rich. I don't know if you're super familiar, but you guys might get screwed in your match over somehow here tonight. Oh wait, you're on the same team. You're on the same team. Oh yeah, dude, you're gonna win then.
Well, look at this tandem. This is who should be worried. Stephanie Chase and Benno representing Team Grapple.
Oh boy,
how you doing, guys?
Doing good, mate.
We're so good. We're together in Liverpool.
Very
Amazing.
That sounds wonderful.
Liverpool's number one.
Have you all been to the pubs yet? I believe the pubs have just opened.
We just came back from the pub.
Brayden. I got you covered for the Buffy.
Oh, nice. You just came back from the pub.
If we get any wrong, we are half cut. Yeah.
So. Wonderful.
Half cooked? All right. I love it.
Cheers, guys.
And finally...
I'm on the room as well, JP. So.
I mean... It's a day that ends in the word day, so of course you have
And rounding up the team for
shout out to Will.
Grapple.
He stayed sober for the podcast we did this week. So shout out to Will staying sober for that one.
It was at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm not that bad.
It is quite late over there in the UK, so I don't blame any of you if you're a little inebriated. But let's go over to the head of Grapple Towers. It's Gareth. And first of all, I've got a question. Are these matches going to be on Grapple tonight? Because I expect a lot of 5-star ratings.
Well, we'll see how we get on. We'll see how they go. See if we win.
I'm willing to do color in my match if it adds to my star rating.
I'm willing to do color.
All right.
Baker, I will bleed.
All right, she's ready.
And also, I don't think we've said hello to Martin properly yet. So, Martin Bushby, how are you doing?
David, Brayden, I'm doing really well. How are you guys doing? You ready for White Boy Summer?
I'm always ready for a White Boy Summer. You should. I don't even know why I'm wearing a shirt because it's technically White Boy Summer now officially. But yes, Martin, Chet Hanks, love him.
Your tag team partner is in quite the featured match tonight, so let's see if you can kick things off with a W for the Thompson and Bushby Wrestling Adventure team.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Let's
true.
go.
Well, shall we get into the match? I chose this theme because most of you guys on this are British, and I've taken inspiration from the show Eggheads, mainly because JP just reminds me of CJ. That's where I got it from. But basically, the way it's going to win, we've got 2 teams of 4, And we've got 4 different categories, all wrestling related. You're going to pick from your team who you want to represent, and they're going to battle it out. 3 questions, and then we have a tie break. And whoever loses is out of the final round. And then we'll have team trivia where you can kind of confer amongst your team and everything. And then we'll have the winner of our 8-man tag elimination Survivor Series style match. Are we ready? Any questions?
It sounds more complicated than it is, but
it's a lot more complicated than it is. Well, let me tell you the first category we have, and maybe from that you can decide who is going to represent your teams. We're going to kick off with WrestleMania 10.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm going to let Team Grapple first talk and decide who is best to represent you for WrestleMania 10. Team Grapple, of course, being made up of Benno, Stephanie Chase, Gareth, and Martin. Sorry, and
JP.
JP up there in the top.
That sounds like a Gareth job to me. WrestleMania 10 feels like your era, mate, no?
Fucking hell.
If only they said 8.
If only they said 8. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
kind of 11, 12-ish. Like 10 is vague to me. How about you?
How are you feeling, JP?
I'd struggle with 10. If it was earlier, I think I'd feel a little bit better.
Go on, I'll take the hit.
Okay, let's throw to Team Post and Torch. Who's going to represent your team for WrestleMania 10?
I'm not sure of Mike's age, but I'm guessing I'm the oldest one here, so I think I should probably take 10.
I'm 46.
Oh, well, maybe Mike. It's up to you, Mike.
Who knows WrestleMania 10 the best?
Your call, Martin. It's up to you.
I'll take it then, Mike.
Wow.
Here we go.
Martin versus
Kicking
Gareth.
off first match of the night. Here we go.
Wow, a star from Grapple and a star from BWE.
It's exciting.
Wow, this is what it's all about.
Right.
Well,
it's multiple choice. Let's start off with Gareth from Team Grapple. Who sang America the Beautiful at WrestleMania 10? Was it A, Reba McEntire, B, Gladys Knight, or C, Little Richard?
I'll go with C, Little Richard.
C, Little Richard. Team, do you feel confident with Gareth's answer there?
Christ knows. Yes.
Shit! I'm mixing up Gladys Knight and no. Go on. I'll stick with my original answer. Why not?
Wow.
You are right to stick. It was Little
Good
Richard
lad.
singing America the Beautiful at WrestleMania 10. Let's go over to Braden with our next question.
Yeah, so this is now for Martin?
Yes.
So Martin, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Who was the guest ring announcer for Bret Hart versus Yokozuna? Was it A, Burt Reynolds, B, Tom Selleck, or C, Jenny Garth?
It's Burt Reynolds. I would have preferred Tom Selleck, but yeah, it's Burt Reynolds.
He is right. And I also would have preferred...
Both with great moustaches.
Yeah, that would be a battle.
Okay.
Wow, good one.
It's 1-1. We're going to
Too
go...
confident there, Martin. I'm worried already.
We're going to go back to Gareth, representing Grapple. Question number 2. Who was the referee for the first WWF Championship match of the night? Was it Roddy Piper, Mr. Perfect, or Bob Backlund? I'll just repeat it. Who was the referee for the first WWF Championship match of the night? Was it A, Roddy Piper, B, Mr. Perfect, or C, Bob Backlund?
I'll go Perfect.
Mr. Perfect. Is he right, Braden?
He is right.
He is
That
right.
is correct.
Well done.
He's perfect, just like
Who
Mr. Perfect.
won to Grapple?
Who wasn't that perfect? Well, how about we ask Martin a question? Martin, your next question here. Who faced Alundra Blaze for the Women's Championship? Was it Bull Nakano, Luna Vachon, or Leilani Kai?
I'm going to go with A, Bull Nakano.
Unfortunately, it was Kai.
It was Leilani Kai. I'm sorry,
no.
Martin.
Sorry, Martin.
Taking the first.
On the second question.
Yeah.
Well done, Gareth.
Wow.
Okay. Now, but you're still in it. It's up to Gareth right now. Gareth needs to get this right to win for the team. Randy Savage faced Crush in what kind of match? Was it A, a Falls Count Anywhere match, B, a blindfold match, or C, just traditional rules, no stipulation? Randy Savage faced Crush.
I think it was just C. I think it was just a normal match, wasn't it?
You're going to go with C, a traditional rules match between Randy Savage and Crush at WrestleMania 10. Braden, is he right?
It was a Falls Count Anywhere match.
It was Falls Count Anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Martin, you are still in it.
Martin's
knew that
hanging
one.
on. He kicked out at 2.
Okay, so let's go for question number...
So is this for Martin?
Yeah, I'm trying to... 1, 2, 3, 4. Why are we out of questions here? This is weird. Question...
Already, it's the first round.
Question number 6.
All right, number 6 here. Martin, who did Earthquake defeat in a singles match? Was it A, Atom Bomb, B, IRS, or C, Scott Taylor?
I'm going to go with Atom Bomb.
You are correct. That is true.
It was Atom Bomb.
So now this means that we're at a tiebreaker here?
It is a tie, yeah. Both
how
have had 3 questions, right?
I think
yes.
Gareth is slipped up on one.
Yeah, it's 2-2, so I've got a tiebreaker here. So we'll start with Gareth. Closest to, what was the length, and this isn't to do with WrestleMania 10. What was the length? Oh, sorry, my bad. I'm losing things here.
Yeah,
Okay, I've got it. According to Wikipedia, what was the attendance for WrestleMania 10? This is closest to. We're starting with Gareth.
26,000.
26,000. Martin, according to Wikipedia, what was the attendance for this event?
I'm trying to think if it was in MSG, and I'm trying to think how many that holds. So let's go with 15,000.
15,000. The correct answer is 18,065.
What?
That means, Martin, you have won. and
Martin
you have
has won it.
Knocked.
Round 1.
You have knocked Gareth out of round 1. Sorry,
Fuck you,
Gareth.
Gareth.
You will not be here for the final round.
Stefan Benno on the apron just doing crotch chops.
None of these matches are ending up on the Grapple app now. You can go into.
You've had it.
All right. Well, let's go to our next category. Again, we'll go to Grapple. You've already lost a team member, so it's JP, Steph, or Benno. Who wants to tackle All Japan Pro Wrestling?
JP.
I thought that would be the case.
JP?
Yeah. This could go
I'm just
horribly
going to go to the toilet to set the mood. That's kind of what I do for All Japan and Grapple. So you've got it, JP. You can handle it.
JP's taking on the All Japan.
Scandalous.
What about from Team Post
Yeah.
and Team Torch? Out of you guys,
Not me.
well, Mike secretly got a WH.
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
Is he
That's
second
true.
in the background?
This seems decidedly unfair.
Otherwise, camera's suddenly gone off now.
I'll jump into the breach. I'll do it.
Okay.
Oh, is Mike back?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm back. WH is he's split. He's gone.
Okay, WH is gone. Well, who do you guys pick from Team Post and Team Torch for All Japan trivia?
I think, is it JP versus Mike?
Who wants it?
I'll take it.
All right, Rich has got it.
Okay, Rich.
Okay,
Let's
Rich has got it.
Rich.
do it. We started with Team Grapple last time, so let's this time start with Team Post. And do you want to kick things off, Brady?
Yes, and Team Torch. Well, let's go. Is it Rich who's competing? Rich, I have the first question here for your All Japan Pro Wrestling trivia. Here's your question. What is the name of the current All Japan Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions?
You've got multiple choice there.
Is it A, Next Stream, which is Kenta Miyahara and Yumi Aoyagi? Or B, Violent Giants, which is Suwama and Shuji Ishikawa. Or C, Strong BJ, which sounds great. Daisuke Sakimoto and Yuji Okabayashi. That was a mouthful.
Do you want to repeat it, Braden?
Yeah, I wish I read these before. So what is the name of the current tag team champions? Is it Nextream? Is it Violent Giants? Or is it Strong BJ?
I'm going to go with Violent Giants.
You're going to go with Violent Giants, the team of Sawama and Shuji Ishikawa. Unfortunately, that is not correct. The current tag team champions is Nextream, Kento Miyahara and Yuma Aoyagi.
Damn.
So you do not get a point there.
I love Strong BJ, though.
BJ?
That sounds like a great tag team, yeah.
Well, let's go over to Team Grapple with JP. I know you love your All Japan Pro Wrestling, so let's see how you do here. Question number 2, well, 1 for you. Who did Jumbo Tsuruta defeat to unify the titles and become the first Triple Crown champion? Was it Genichiro Tenryu? Was it Terry Gordy? Or was it Stan Hansen?
I want to say it's Stan Hansen.
Is that your final answer?
Yep.
So who did Jumbo Tsuruta defeat to unify the titles and become the first Triple Crown champion? It was Stan Hansen. Well done. You get a point for Grapple.
Damn.
It's all paying off now.
All right.
Now everyone in the chat's Googling Strong BJ. I don't recommend doing that.
Me and Ben
I don't
are
need
Jay.
to Google it. Killed it.
You stole my joke, Steph.
Oh.
I know we're on the same page, Will.
All right, let's go to the next question. It's Team Post and Torch with Rich.
Rich, I got the next question for you. Who has the longest Triple Crown Championship reign of combined reigns? Is it A, Suwama, B, Misawa, or C, Miyahara? Who has the longest reign, combined reigns? Suwama, Misawa, or Miyahara? Miyahara.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Misawa.
Misawa? Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
You are correct. It is Misawa with 1,799 days.
Yeah.
That's how many days
Quite
he had
a way
that title.
ahead. You had Sawama with 1,200, over 1,226, because he's still the champion. Miyahara with 1,152. Well done. You're back in the game. But let's go back to Team Grapple.
Team Grapple.
Who has the shortest reign of combined days? Who has the shortest reign of combined days? Is it A, Akira Taue? Is it B, Zeus? Or is it C, Terry Gordy?
Ooh.
Akira Taue.
Akira Taue. Who has the shortest reign of combined days? Unfortunately, it is not. Akira Taue held the title combined for 61 days. Terry Gordy only 13.
13? That's it?
That's
Damn.
it.
Good number, though.
So,
Damn,
Rich,
JP.
you're still in it. You're still safe. It's 1-1 with one question left each.
Well, if he gets this, he's definitely gonna get JP out of here. But Rich, I got a question for you. At what event does Kawada finally defeat Misawa for the title? Was it A, AJPW's 25th anniversary, B, Summer Action Series, C, New Year Giant Series? It was A, the 25th anniversary show for All Japan Pro Wrestling, when Kawada finally did it. He did it kind of in a cheeky way, but he did it.
He did.
And that means you did it, Rich.
Oh, this was for the title. This
one was for the title,
Yeah.
right? Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. So that means Rich got the point.
Rich is back in it, so they're 2-1 up. Rich, you're 2-1 up, and JP, it's all lying on this question. Will you bring it to a tiebreaker? The question is, who did Kenta Kobashi defeat for his first Triple Crown championship? Was it Akira Taue? Was it Mitsuharu Misawa or was it Stan Hansen? Who did Kenta Kobashi defeat for his first Triple Crown Championship? Akira Taue, Mitsuharu Misawa, or Stan Hansen?
I'm going to say Stan Hansen again.
Grapple are not off to a good start here. JP, I'm so sorry. It was Taue. Rich.
Well done, Rich.
You did it.
Rich knows his
Came
All Japan.
from behind. Well done.
Wow.
Well done, Rich.
I'm not going to celebrate too much, fellow Arsenal fan. I'm just going to do a nice little nod.
Wow.
There we go.
The code of honor.
Mutual respect. What Babel would have wanted. Exactly.
Yeah.
We'd be loving this.
Let's be
JP.
clear. That now means that this is not being included in the Grapple Daily Update.
Never happened.
It was unsanctioned.
Unsanctioned, yeah.
If it was TNA trivia, JP would have won.
And our next round is...
All right. Well, you know what? Because I want you to debate over who's going to do this one. The next category is The Fiend.
Oh.
That's right. The Fiend trivia here in this matchup. From your teams, who has not played yet, you have to pick someone who goes up to play Fiend.
I can take if you want to. But you can take if you want to as well, Mike.
I think we're going to give this one to professional, actual journalist, Steph, who was forced to cover WWE at a level that none of us do. I think you're the Fiend expert here.
What do you say, Mike? What do you say, Mike?
I'm easy. It's up to you, Will.
Oh, I'll take it.
You want to take it?
Mike, do you think you'll stock a comic book based on Fiend lore at any point in the
If
future?
I give answers, do they have to make sense? Because nothing about this guy makes any sense. So,
Okay, I think they've decided it's Steph representing Grapple.
I win. My street cred's over.
And it's Will Calling representing the team of Post and
got to be
Talk.
honest.
Don't lose
Steph.
on purpose.
I've got to be honest, Steph. I did think that is like, if I get answers wrong about All Japan or WrestleMania 10, that's embarrassing. If I get answers wrong on the Fiend, you know, that's quite good. But I'm going to try and win.
You're going to try and win. Okay, I like that. I like that. You're not going to throw it away. The Twitch room just lost their minds over
when we're
this
talking about
announcement.
Fiend.
They're hyped. Okay. Braden, let's start with you, Steph, this time for Grapple. Braden, do you want to kick things off?
Yes. Steph, are you ready to talk about the Fiend?
I'm always ready to talk about the Fiend.
Excellent. Say what you will about the Fiend, Steph, but the Fiend always gets higher ratings than AEW did this week.
Was that just an excuse for me to, like, fucking call you a cunt or what?
I'm just saying facts. The Fiend is a draw. Steph, here's your first question on the Fiend. Who was the first victim of an attack from the Fiend? Was it Kane, Finn Balor, or Seth Rollins?
Finn Balor.
That is correct. SummerSlam. I guess you could call it an attack. It was his debut.
Yes!
Yeah. Wow, Steph knows her Fiend.
Question number 2. This is for you, Will. When the Fiend defeated Seth Rollins to become Universal Champion, what type of match was it? Was it A, a Falls Count Anywhere match, B, a Hell in a Cell, or C, a strap match?
It was a Hell in a Cell match, despite having interference and a load of gaga.
Unfortunately, Will, that is wrong. That ended in a no contest, but they had a Falls Count Anywhere match
they had the one afterwards.
in Saudi Arabia. Unlucky.
Oh my god.
We were all unlucky because we had to watch those matches.
Well, let's go back to Fiend Superfan
Yeah,
Steph.
Fiend Superfan Steph. Number 3 question here for you. Who was the first person to be defeated by the Mr. Rogers / Firefly Funhouse version of Bray? Was it A, Sami Zayn, B, Kevin Owens, or C, The Miz?
Would you like the question again, Steph?
Oh! Okay, I'm going to go for The Miz.
Gonna go for The Miz. Okay.
Well, Steph is the Fiend superstar because she's right. It was The Miz. 2
Oh
for
my
2.
God. Can I just say that I hope the fucking haters are watching, all the people that tweet me saying that I'm horrible about the Fiend and that they hate me and that they won't watch me. Please be watching this.
Okay, Will, you need this one to stay in it, okay? We're going to talk about some music here. Which band plays the Fiend's Let Me In theme? Is it A, Knocked Loose, B, Code Orange, or C, Sleeping with Sirens?
I have no idea, so I'll go with C.
C. Sleeping with Sirens.
no.
Unfortunately, Will, you're wrong.
It's Code Orange.
It's Code Orange.
And a reminder in the Twitch chat, don't give out the real answers because people might look and steal the answers.
That is true.
Don't give out the answers.
Well done, Steph. You clearly love your Fiend. You know what? I'm going to test you with the next question anyway, just to see how deep your fandom goes. Which of these characters is not a member of the Firefly Funhouse? Is it Pascal, Abby, or Wendy?
Wendy.
Wendy, yeah, of course it's Wendy. Because Steph, you know your Firefly Funhouse.
Yeah.
Wendy is not a member. Well done, Steph.
Wow.
Clean sweep there.
Hit
Unlucky
myself,
Will.
and I want to die.
It's no shame losing to somebody who loves
Good
a
work.
Fiend, loves a Fiend as much as Steph. I mean, you gotta hold your hand up and just say like, I had no chance. She just loves the Fiend that much.
Does that mean you're now the official Fiend correspondent for Grapple?
Yeah, definitely. Best match ever with the Fiend
Yeah,
with
guys,
Stephanie Chase coming soon.
Watching the WrestleMania match, I watched that live with you, and I loved it. As you know, I loved it.
That's right.
She loves the Fiend. You heard it here first, and she won.
Well, that was a much-needed win for Team Grapple.
Yes, it
you
was.
will
Good
be
work,
going
Steph.
in the final round. Let's see if Benno will be there to join you and help you out as we go to our final round. It's Mike Murray versus Benno, and we're going to be talking all about Sasha Banks.
Oh, yes. Sasha Banks trivia. I'll go to Mike first. Maybe WH can't help you now, Mr. Mike Murray. I have a question for you. Sasha Banks made her televised NXT debut on December 12th facing who? Was it A, Paige, Alicia Fox, B, or C, Audrey Marie?
C.
I'm sorry, it was Paige in her
Yeah.
debut. Yes, all those years ago in NXT.
She did have a wonderful feud, however, with Audrey Marie.
Clearly,
so maybe that's what you're remembering, Mike.
Mike clearly doesn't listen to What's Next, where
Yeah.
we've just recently talked about that.
Or maybe he does, and that's why he got confused.
He got confused because they did have a match with Audrey Marie.
Unlucky Mike. Let's go to Benno. How many times has Sasha Banks held the Raw Women's Championship? Is it 4? Is it 5? Or is it 6?
I want to answer who cares, but I'm going to try. 5.
You are correct.
Wow.
She has held the Raw Women's Championship 5 times, NXT Championship once, and the SmackDown Championship once. You are on the scoreboard.
Wow.
Let's go back to Mike.
Yes, Mike, I got a Sasha Banks question for you. Bayley and Sasha had their legendary match at TakeOver Brooklyn, but they went on to have an Iron Woman match at the following TakeOver. What was the name of the event? Was it TakeOver Rival, TakeOver Respect, or TakeOver The End?
Want to say Rival.
Is he right?
I don't know. I don't have the answer.
Oh, do you not?
Yes, I'm right then, right?
It's, I believe it's Respect. Let me check. Sorry.
It is Respect.
It is Respect.
Oh.
Sorry, Mike. Yeah, so we go over to Benno. And Benno, if you get this one right, you're in the final round. So let's see how you do. What is the name of Sasha Banks' character in The Mandalorian? Is it A, Fennec Shand, B, Bo-Katan, or C, Koska Reeves?
I've got no idea.
Are you a Star Wars fan, Benno?
No, and I'm not a Sasha Banks fan either. See,
Get this guy off the feet.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I'll repeat the question for you. What is the name of Sasha Banks' character?
Benno, do you like the feet?
Who is Sasha Banks' character in The Mandalorian? Is it Fennec Shand, Bo-Katan, or Koska Reeves?
Koska Reeves.
What a guess.
Wow.
Well done. You are right.
He thought it sounded like Kona Reeves.
Yes.
So he picked that.
Yeah, Sasha Banks. So that's 2-0. You know what, Mike? I'm going to give you the last question anyway to see if you can get some credibility.
Could have got that one. I could have got the Star Wars one. Come on.
I'm sorry. Sasha won the Raw Women's Championship for the first time on an episode of Raw in 2016. Shortly after, she dropped it to Charlotte at what event? Was it SummerSlam, Battleground, or Clash of Champions?
Whatever was like the next week. She only ever held it for like a week at a time.
That's true.
So. What month was that Raw in?
Oh, well, that would give it away.
I know. I gotta say, what were my options?
SummerSlam, Battleground, or Clash of Champions?
Clash of Champions.
Well, yeah, you got 0 for 3, Mike. Unlucky. It was SummerSlam.
You still got it.
And you know what, Benno, just for your ego there, let's give you one last question because we know you love your Sasha Banks.
At the first ever Royal Rumble, Women's Royal Rumble, Sasha Banks entered number 1 and was the Iron Woman of the match. Who eliminated her, though? Was it the Bella Twins? Was it Nia Jax? Or was it Asuka?
I'll go with Asuka.
It was the Bella Twins.
It was the Bellas, just like they took out Bailey at WrestleMania.
They just love taking
they took
out
Sasha
people.
Banks. They're great.
Hall of Famers.
Hall of Famers right there. But Benno, you did win the round, so you are going to the final round. And yeah, so who do we have winning here? We have Benno and Steph, who just happen to be in the same room already, so that helps. Taking on the team of Rich and Martin,
Let's go, Rich. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, Rich and Martin, teaming
up.
up.
So this time you can kind of talk amongst yourselves to try and find the right answer. We are going to the final round. Let's see which team wins the first match of upNXTMania 2021.
All right, I'm going to ask the first question here.
Okay,
to
who are you
Martin,
going to ask?
Martin and Rich.
Martin and
Team
Rich.
Post, Team Torch. The mega powers here.
Toast.
It's the toast.
Yes.
The toast? The toast. Yeah, the toast. What was the first televised match on the very first episode of Monday Night Raw? Was it A, Bob Backlund versus Damian Demento, B, Yokozuna versus Coco Beware, or C, Shawn Michaels versus Max Moon?
I'm drawing a blank here, Rich. Do you know it?
I think I may have given you the wrong answers.
Sorry, can you try that again? I was like, I don't.
Yeah, I think this is wrong.
What do you mean?
I gave. Yeah.
What do you mean?
This is not. Our answers that we have saved are not matching up. Like this isn't one of the.
Next question, Brayden. Next question.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I've got you. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll go back to that one. Sorry.
Sure.
You read number 2 and I'll
Sounds
read
good.
number 1.
Number 2. At WrestleMania, Roddy Piper faced Mr. T in a boxing match. In which round did Piper get DQ'd for body slamming Mr. T? Was it the second, third, or fourth round? You guys can both decide on your final answer here. But what round did Piper get DQ'd in? The second, third, or fourth?
Initially, Rich, I was thinking third.
I was as well.
So shall we go with third?
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, David gave me all my notes with no answers to these things.
Well, at least I did some work for the show.
I mean, we could watch it on Peacock, but
we could.
Sorry, yeah. This is a bit of a kerfuffle here. I'm going to go, sorry. Let's go. You said what round? Third?
Yes.
Third round.
I believe it was fourth, but let me just check on Cage Match. Roddy Piper, Mr. T. Sorry, guys. I said technical difficulties will happen.
This is where the chat can definitely chime in.
Oh, yeah. I believe it was fourth.
Yeah, 1 minute and 15 seconds in the fourth.
In the fourth round.
Fourth
Okay.
round.
I apologize
damn.
for that. So, Martin, unfortunately, Martin and Rich, you didn't get that question. Let me go back because I have the correct question here. So, this is going to Steph and Benno. What was the first televised match on the very first episode of Monday Night Raw? Was it Bob Backlund versus Damien Demento? Was it Yokozuna versus Koko Beware? Or was it Shawn Michaels versus Max Moon?
It's one of the. I think the first one's the main event. I'm pretty sure.
You think Bob Backlund versus Demento was the main event?
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a main event actually, does it? Now you say it. It
No,
shouldn't
but
be.
I know there's something about Damien Demento. in the
I'm
first
sure he wrestled
episode.
Undertaker, didn't he, on like an early Raw? Like, I remember that being like a big match.
I don't want to be responsible.
Is it too late for me to rejoin the post team, Mark? Let's go with C.
C.
Sorry, you're going with 2 or C?
C. Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels versus Max Moon. Unfortunately, that's incorrect. It was Yokozuna versus Koko Beware, kicking off years and years and years of Monday Night Raw of fantastic television.
Nothing starts a television tradition like 2 racially stereotyped men in a ring.
Okay, let's go to question 3. You're even 0-0 right now.
So this is for Mike and for...
This is for Team Post. This is
for
Martin and Rich.
Yes, Martin and Rich. Okay, I have the next question for you. Which state has hosted the most WrestleManias? Is it A, New York, B, Florida, or C, California? The most WrestleManias.
So, Rich, they've had 3 in New York, right?
I want to say 4. Well, technically, it depends on how they're counting the Meadowlands, because if they're saying that's New York area, New Jersey.
I want to specify it's I'm being specific, not WWE language. So
yes, I love logic.
Actually, in this New York state.
Okay, perfect. I appreciate you.
What were the other options? California,
New York, California, or Florida?
I feel like Florida.
Yeah,
but that also means I should have my shirt should be off and there should be a gator lurking. Yeah, let's go with Florida. If it's all right with you,
Florida. Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
They came to the conclusion of Florida?
Yeah.
I don't think that's right.
It's not, I'm afraid. It's California, quite
Wow.
surprisingly, actually.
Wow.
6 Manias there?
They did WrestleMania 2, WrestleMania 7, 12, 2000, 21, 31, and will be going back in 2 years' time as well. So California, yeah, I always think of Florida and New York as most, but
damn, that was a hard question.
So no one's on the scoreboard yet in this final round. Let's see if Steph and Benno can do it. Question 4. Who has held the IWGP Heavyweight Championship for the most times? Is it Tanahashi? Is it Fujinami? Or is it Okada?
Initially, I'm thinking Tanahashi. It's not Okada. Tanahashi. Yeah, we'll go with Tanahashi.
It is Tanahashi. Well done, Grapple. You are on the scoreboard.
Go Ace.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, this means Martin and Rich got to.
We're in the final round.
They got to come back here.
Rich,
Yeah.
get your brain
Take
cap
us
on.
to a tie break.
I don't know how well you guys know ECW, so this might be a hard one for you, but we'll see. At ECW, Anarchy Rules 1999, who did Rob Van Dam face in a singles match for the ECW World Television title? Was it A, Sabu, B, Super Crazy, or C, Balls Mahoney?
I want to say Balls Mahoney, but I don't know if you got any knowledge of Hardcore Heaven 99, Rich.
Anarchy Rules
1999.
Oh, Anarchy
Rules even, right.
Yeah, Anarchy Rules. I'm trying to... Oh, man. I wanted to say Sabu because I thought that was something with them with the tag. Okay.
I'm happy to go with you, Rich, if you think it's Sabu.
I'm gonna pitch my wagon to you, Martin. Let's go balls. Balls out. Balls out.
They're going balls to the wall, and they're right.
Kick out balls. Wow.
Balls.
Balls to the wall.
Wow.
They're right.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, but I believe Benno and Steph, you can still win it if you get this question right.
Much pressure.
Where was WrestleMania 7 originally supposed to take place? Was it the Los Angeles Memorial Sports Arena, the Arrowhead Post in Anaheim, or the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum? I'll repeat the three options. This is WrestleMania 7. Where was it originally supposed to take place? The Los Angeles Memorial Sports Arena, the Arrowhead Post in Anaheim, or the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum?
I can see Gareth and JP looking at me like, you should know this. We definitely just talked about this. I think it's C.
You think it's the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum? Final answer?
Go for it.
We're going for it.
You are correct. Well done,
yes.
Team Grapple. Just shows you can't just throw any two teams together and expect them to get along.
No.
Unity there from the Grapple guys. Well done, guys.
Wow.
Thank you so much for joining us. Benno, Steph, you are our champions. Any words to the Up Next universe with your wonderful win to here tonight?
Well, firstly, I think we got off to a really bad start. There might be a change in management in Grapple HQ. Certainly after
This escalated. What's happening there?
I just really
You're fired.
Yeah, we need to have a think about
Black
this.
Wednesday.
I'm glad I pulled it back with my awesome Fiend knowledge. 100% the greatest wrestler of all time.
Apparently, I'm a big Sasha Banks fan.
Benno loves Sasha Banks. He's got 10 posters over in his bedroom.
Oh, God.
Benno loves Sasha Banks just as much as Steph loves The Fiend, which helped her win this match here tonight. Super Fiend. You can listen to her Fiend podcast every week, actually.
Yeah, we did well on the categories. And yeah, despite two guys dragging us down, I think we really...
All right, Steph McMahon.
I just want to apologise to Post, guys. I still love you. I've got a foot in each camp. It's Post is still home as well.
Oh yeah.
This was like Endgame for the Benno-verse, wasn't it?
Place me on BWA with Will, and here we are now.
Grapple, I know you've just launched your Patreon. You've got great stuff over there. So much stuff over the last week with WrestleMania. I got to catch up with so much of it. But what have you got going on? And do you want to just give some plugs to our listeners right now?
Yeah, sure. I'll go on the podcast side. Patreon.com/grapple. Like you say, we did a full WrestleMania experience. Podcasts. We all almost went insane. JP was the marathon man of it, and we got through it. So everyone can check that out over there. But if you want to listen to our podcast, just search Grapple anywhere podcasts are sold. And Gareth, go on, throw a plug in for the app.
Yeah, download the app, get yourself on Google Play or App Store and just search for Grapple, no E on the end, if you want to rate matches or just find matches that other people think are good or bad that you can avoid. So, yeah, get yourself on there.
Chase on YouTube as well. Throw that in too.
Check out my interview with Chris Jericho and CM Punk. Thank you.
There you go. Yeah, all the stuff. These guys do so much work. I think JP has the greatest podcast voice in all of wrestling podcasts.
Thank you.
You do have a lovely voice.
Like top.
Yeah.
Top.
It's my ASMR stuff.
No, you do have a career in that as well, honestly.
Or sex lines, one of the two.
And hey, thanks to some guys representing Team Post. I mean, you didn't win the match, but you still had a strong team here. Obviously, Mike Murray, maybe WH should have helped you with the cameo there, but thank you. I hope
he wouldn't have been able to let it go with Sasha Banks. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know if he would have been able to help you, but I hope you're doing well during these times, and WH and you maybe do some show. Are you doing any podcasts with him or anything down the line? Anything to plug, Mike?
Nothing to plug. We're just going to try and survive this pandemic in Toronto right now, boys.
That's it. That's what we will.
Yeah,
that's what we will do. And Martin, I know you, like we mentioned, you and Andrew Thompson got your own stuff going on with the adventure. Anything you wanna end off with?
Yeah, just uploaded the latest British Wrestling Experience. Ben, I was having a little break, so Will Cooling joined me, and we looked through the APPG report that's just come out, the parliamentary group, where they talked about, the state that British wrestling's in, and we had a couple of guests, so definitely go and check that one out.
Sadly, Sadly delayed a week because Martin was observing the morning for Prince Philip.
And yes, you guys over at Torch, Will and Rich, thank you for coming on and playing some of our games here today. Anything you want to plug away here?
I'll let you do the plugs, Rich, because you've got the most shows of anybody in a Torch now.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Yeah. So if you want to follow me on Twitter at Rich_FanFA, and then like the appliance with an extra N at the Torch, I have a couple of shows. I do the East Coast Cast VIP with Travis Bryant, the Deep Dive. Thank you, Randy Orton, for that, with Rich Fan on Saturdays, where I just pick a subject, jump into it for an hour with a guest, or if it's Will, 5 hours. And then, of course, my VIP show with Wade Keller hosts Everything with Rich Fan. And if you go on Torch, search Rich Fan, you'll probably see me guest starring on someone's show because, as I said at the beginning, I do not say no.
Sounds good. We'll have to get you guys on a show and do something down the line.
We'd love to do a best match ever with you guys at some point. That would be awesome. Well, thank you, and we're right on schedule right now. Wow. So really happy about that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Congrats to you
guys. Brilliant job.
Everyone, we love you guys.
Great job.
Thank you.
Let's go, Andrew Thompson.
Thanks, guys.
Well,
wow.
We've had our first match of the evening. How was that for you, Braden?
That was epic. That was wild. I mean, we saw teams collide. We got to see. I was interested in seeing how Benno would work with the grapple guys. You know, that's kind of a dream match scenario. That's like.
Well, Benno is grapple.
Well, sorry, not Benno. Oh my gosh, sorry,
with
Bushby.
The Torch guys.
Yeah, sorry, Bushby working out there. It was like a dream team, but it's everyone got their shit in. Everyone did their high spots. It was great. It was a 4.5 star on grapple.
4.5 star. Yeah, I think that's a solid opener right there. Well, we're gonna go to one of our first Kona Reeves Memorial Battle Royals of the evening. So those of you who wish to play, if you're in the Zoom room, please put on your mic and your videos now, and let's see what we've got coming up. Okay, right, so we've got a few of you who wish to play. If you want to go to jackbox.tv and put in the code CVWF, for those of you in the Twitch room, if you can please not jump on this is for the guys that have already agreed to play. Do we have Jordan Goodman there?
I shaved down my wellness policy code waiting the fucking link for the Zoom.
I sent you one, did I not? I am so
very sloppy. Very sloppy. But it is great to be here for the Kona Reeves Memorial. This is the Matty B Memorial Battle Royal. This is what we agreed to, Davey. I have receipts.
You do indeed, yeah. And talking of Matty B, he's actually the VIP in the room there, so he's going to be in charge tonight. The audio's taking a dive like that, so let me just try and sort that out. Does that mean we're low? Does that mean we're loud? Yeah. Does that mean it's cowbell? Choppy? It's bed? Super choppy. Loud audio, yeah, super choppy.
What's that code again?
It's CVWF. Okay, we're just going to try and sort out the audio here. Oh, maybe don't add him yet. Don't tag Kona yet. Let us figure this out. I'm just going to move the stream down a little bit. So hopefully, let me know how it is, guys. Okay, this is we can please. Audio's bugs, people are saying. Bugs. Sound like bugs? It sounds like we're talking about fast forward. Okay, that's interesting. Let me just try and fix this. Still fuck me. Thank you, Eric. Copyright bots. Okay, let me, if I go to this. Oh. How is this one? Is it still dodgy? I've just changed the room run. Can you maybe listen on yours? Yeah, for sure. Keep talking to me, friend. Yeah. If we can have some people, David, you're there in the Zoom room. Thank you so much for providing us with that awesome BD the Beautifuls here
Top man, Dickie.
Yeah, Dickie's been tremendous. It's still fact people are saying in the room. This is interesting. Maybe, guys, I'm so sorry, but maybe if I can get you to turn your videos off, let's see if that helps things at all. So all your videos should be off now. Let's hear from you. And in the Twitch room, can you let me know if it's Braden who is choppy or if it's the